Grayson, where grace begins with you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see from the title of my video, I'm going to be getting into Kayali, Huda Beauty, Kayali fragrances with Mona. And I'm going to be reviewing and rating my least favorite to my most favorite of her fragrances. So if that sounds very interesting to you, please stay tuned. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please share my videos, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload brand new content. So without further ado, let's get started on these fragrances. I'm excited about. I'm always excited about Kayali's fragrances, and she does a wonderful job at creating these fragrances, and I really enjoy from her aesthetics to her fragrances, and some of them are just going to be a staple in my collection or in just to have as a fragrance. Always, I will always keep it in my collection or always keep for her fragrances. So without further ado, let's get started, and we're going to start at my least favorite, and we're going to go, she has 10 fragrances, and we're going to start at the one that I like them all, but there's some I love more than others. And number 10, Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 1. Now, Juicy Apple was, I believe, one of her the fragrance that came out right before this last release, and I'll give you the notes of this fragrance. The top notes are red apple, lychee, black currant, pink grapefruit. The middle is wild berries, raspberry bloom, jasmine, and May rose. And the base is sugar, musk, vanilla flower, moss, and amber. It's fruity, it's sweet, just a tad bit woody, and then some vanilla. When I spray it from the bottle, you get, to me, this is just my opinion, from the bottle, when you sniff it from the bottle, you kind of get like a caramel apple, but once you spray it, you initially smell the juicy apple. And then, to me, why it's my least favorite of her collection is because it just, to me, it smells kind of like some type of body mist, generic, like, you know, like a Victoria's Secret, or sometimes like the Bath and Body. It just smells like a mist. It doesn't really smell like a body mist instead of a perfume. And it's kind of like, you know, it's not complex. It's just like a apple fragrance. So this is why. It doesn't mean that I don't like it and I don't layer it with other fragrances so I can get my use of it. But it's really at number 10. It's my least favorite of her collection. That's Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 1. The next fragrance that I have, number 9, ranking at number 9, Kayali's Citrus 808. So Kayali's Citrus 08, I will give you I'm going to give you the notes for this fragrance. And the notes are, top notes are pink grapefruit, rhubarb, bergamot, black currant, pink pepper. The middle notes is Bulgarian rose, damask rose, and the base note is oak moss, musk, and tonka bean. It's a citrus, aromatic, a little fruity, rose, fresh spice, green, musky, mossy, floral, sweet. fragrance. Now, the reason why this is ranking in number 9 for me is because it's just a citrus fragrance, a perfume, a citrus perfume. I know it has a lot of ingredients. You can smell the pink grapefruit. I don't get too much of any kind of spice, the pink pepper. I don't get the rhubarb up much. You just get citrus. And I'm not a big fan of just one note citrus fragrances. I like citrus if it's cutting up something, like to explain meaning. If it's a sweet fragrance and they put the citrus in there to give it a little acidity or a little bit of tartness, just to break up the overly sweet fragrance, that's when I enjoy citrus the most. But just to have a fragrance that's just all citrus and all you smell is citrus, I'm not a big fan of that. It has to have some type of other notes in there that marry with the citrus. So that's why this one is in 9 for me. But this still, I wouldn't get rid of it, and I wouldn't, I would have it no different. I still like the fragrance. And this one's Kayali Citrus 08. The number 7 for me, and it may surprise a few of you guys, but number 7, excuse me, should I say? I don't know why I said number 7. Number 8 for me. Number 8. Let's get it right. Come on now, sir. Let's get it right. So number 8 for me is a huge favorite for everyone. And this one is a unisex fragrance. And I don't know if I told you guys, but citrus is a unisex fragrance, and I believe Juicy Apple Eden is a unisex fragrance as well. It is. So it's an unisex fragrance as well. But let's get back to Deja Vu White Flower 57. So I'll give you the notes. The top notes are nectarine, gardenia, pear. The middle notes are tuberose, Indian jasmine, orange blossom. And the base notes are Tahitian vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. So it's a white floral, sweet, woody, tuberose, vanilla, fruity, powdery, animalic, a small bit of animalic, and I believe that's because of the tuberose fragrance. Now you see how dark my fragrance is, my Deja Vu is. It's because I've had it for a while. And it wasn't that dark when I initially purchased the fragrance, so they get dark over time. So when I've had this fragrance, I've got rid of it, I bought it again because I wanted to have it for my collection. But what I find out about Kayali's fragrances is that they can, when they age or when you have them with time, they can get better over time. So this is one that I wasn't really happy of, wasn't really excited about, or it didn't really move me. But as it ages and get darker, and it oxidizes with the air, once you spray it, and the oxygen gets in the bottle, it really blooms. So this is what's going on with this fragrance. I know I have it number 8, but the more it ages and the more it oxidizes, it just becomes better. So I'm liking it, and I'm loving it even more. This is Kayali Deja Vu White Flower 57. My next number 7 on the roster, and this one is another new one to her collection. Not as quite new as some of the others, but this one is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. And I'll give you the notes. The top notes are coconut milk, honeysuckle, pear blossom, Italian lemon. The middle notes are jasmine sambac, tuberose, gardenia, ambrette. And the base notes are bourbon, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. It's a white floral, vanilla, coconut, powdery, sweet, lactonic, tuberose, musky, floral, woody fragrance. Now, Kayali Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. I think I told you guys it's a unisex fragrance. The reason it has come in at number 7 for me is because of the coconut. Do I like the fragrance? Of course. But the coconut just smells a bit artificial. I'm not a big coconut fan, fragrance fan. So when someone does coconut in a fragrance, it has to smell authentic and real to me. Almost you have to put coconut water because I cannot. It just doesn't appeal to me. The artificial coconut smell. So the other ingredients or the other notes that it has helps this fragrance move along for me, but it's not one of my favorites. That's why it is at number 7. Do I like it? I do. I like all of her fragrances, but I love some more than others. And this is the reason why this one sits at number 7. This is Vanilla Cocoa Utopia. Beautiful bottle. As always, beautiful atomizer. Her sprayers are beautiful. One of the best. Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. Number 6. New release, Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. Now, Love Fest Burning Cherry is a unisex fragrance. The top notes are burning cherry, raspberry, bergamot. The middle notes are praline, heliothrope, damask rose, jasmine sambac. And the base notes are Palo Santo, tonka beans, gaiac wood, ambrette, Peru balsam, Haitian vetiver, and patchouli. It's a woody, sweet, amber, aromatic, balsamic, vanilla, fruity, musky fragrance. The reason why this one is number 6, and the only reason why it is number 6 for me, is because it does not last. It does not project, and it doesn't have any longevity. It's similar to maybe a light body mist that's just there to be close to your skin. This is exactly what this fragrance is. It's a fragrance that is it's close to your skin. It's going to stay close to you. No one will probably smell it unless they are near you or very much close to you. It's a skin scent, and that is the only reason why this fragrance comes in at number 6 for me. I love it, but it needs to last longer, and it needs to project. This is Kayali Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. The next, number 5, guys, coming in at number 5 is a really good one. It's a really, really, really good one, and it's another one that I was on the fence about for a long time. And this is Kayali Elixir 11. The top notes are red apple, rose petal. The middle notes are May rose, jasmine sambac, and the base notes are patchouli, amber, and vanilla. It's a rose, patchouli, fruity, white floral, woody, amber, warm, spicy, floral, sweet vanilla fragrance. This fragrance, and the reason why it comes in number 5, is a sexy, sensual rose fragrance. You're going to get heavy rose. So if you love rose, you love something sensual, you love something sexy and heavy in rose, this is the fragrance. And that is the reason, the rose, why I've always stayed on the fence. This is another one. I've gotten rid of her, given it away. I've purchased it again. But now my sense of smell is changing, and it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. It doesn't even bother me, but it really, I'm warming up to it. It used to just immediately turn me off, and I think that was because of the heavy rose. But now, like I said, I get the sensual, I get the sexual, it's just a sexy fragrance. Very a date night worthy, it's just, it lets you know that it's here. It's all about the rose. And if you like that scent profile, this one will be a winner for you. This is Kayali Elixir coming in at number 5. Excuse me, guys. My next one is a really good one that I really enjoy. And I couldn't wait when it first came out. Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. And it is a unisex fragrance as well. Sweet Diamond, the bottle is just very pretty. The top notes are pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily. The middle notes are Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, and magnolia. And the base note is sandalwood, amber, musk, patchouli. This one is a rose, warm, spicy, soft, spicy, floral, woody, musky, powdery, a little metallic, amber, sweet fragrance. I love Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, and that's why it's in the number 4 spot. It is so bold and classy and sweet and spicy, and it's a little metallic, but it's just very sensual as well. It has that sweetness, it has that little fiery peppery or a little spicy. It's just a very great, amazing fragrance. And this one coming in at number 4 is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. Look at that bottle. Beautiful, beautiful. The next one I have, guys, coming in number 3 for me. And this one is another good one. This invite only 23, which is a unisex fragrance. It's a unisex fragrance, and the top notes are tobacco leaf, sour cherry, honey, chocolate, hazelnut. The middle notes are Ceylon, cinnamon, May rose, damask rose, citrus leaf. The base notes are amber, vanilla, agarwood, benzoin, sandalwood, cypress oil or nagarmatha, patchouli, and musk. This one is just so good. It has that tobacco leaf. It is sweet, amber, warm, spicy, tobacco, cherry, cinnamon, woody. It's vanilla, nutty, and it has that honey. It's just smooth. It's smooth tobacco, cherry, cinnamon, sweet, like almost like a pipe tobacco. So it smells so, it has that tobacco, cherry, sweet, just a tad bit spicy, amber feel. It's just a beautiful, especially when you layer it with Kayali's Vanilla 28. It is so, it's warm weather. Excuse me, I'll take that back. It's cool weather, fall, winter weather worthy. It comes in at number 3 for me because it is really, really special and good. This is Kayali, invite only, Amber 23. Also a beautiful bottle. Number 2, guys, may surprise you, but it is number 2 on my roster, on my list, and it will always be in my collection. Always, always, always be in my collection. Vanilla 28, Kayali's Vanilla 28, and the top notes are vanilla orchid, jasmine. The middle notes are brown sugar, tonka bean, and the base notes are amber, amberwood, musk, and patchouli. It's a sweet amber vanilla, powdery, floral, woody, musky, a little warm, spicy, brown sugar, vanilla, best vanilla fragrance. It's so good, guys. So good. This is probably, as you can see, my 3rd bottle, and I maybe 3rd within a year. It hasn't been long. I use this fragrance all the time. Sometimes I just use it just to go to bed in, or just stay around the home, or just to things that just to smell it on my skin. I have nowhere to go, no special where to be, but I just love the smell of this fragrance. And this is another one that gets better over time. The darker it gets, the more potent it is, the more rich it gets, the more vanilla you have. It's just a darker, and I've had one that's been almost black. This one is dark, but remember, it has to oxidize. So what I do is I have a lot of these as backup bottles, and I'll go and just spray them so the air or the oxygen can get in the bottle, because I think that helps the process move along a little faster, and it helps it get dark, the vanilla darken, a lot quicker and deeper, and has that rich vanilla. Oh my goodness, this is so good. That's why it's number 2. It's one I'll always keep in my collection. I love it. I talk about it forever. And this is Kayali Vanilla 28. Okay, last but not least, number 1, Kayali Musk 12. Favorite, all-time favorite, will always be my favorite, will always be number 1 in my book. I cannot find a fragrance like it. I'll give you the notes. The top notes are freesia, lotus. The middle note is musk and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla and sandalwood. It's a musky, powdery, floral, vanilla, woody, white floral, sweet. And I don't know if other people get this, but sometimes I feel like when I spray it, I can smell a little bit of popcorn. I don't know if that's just me or anybody else gets that too, but this fragrance is the most sexiest, feminine. They say it's for men and women, it's unisex, but it's just so classy, so woman-like. It just puts you in that mood of femininity and prettiness and delicate and dainty and just beautiful, amazing, gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And I'll find myself sometimes just buying backup bottles because I cannot find a fragrance like it. Neither do I want to, because she really did her thing with this fragrance. I love the musk, and that's why it's at the number one spot for my Kayali fragrances, and it will always stay at the number one spot. So I hope you enjoy this little review and rating of my Kayali fragrances. I hope that you'll stick around because I have so much more to share with everyone. And I want to thank you for joining me this evening. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please share my videos. And please, before you leave, don't forget to hit that notification bell, so you can be notified when I upload new content. I want to thank you, Graceful Beauties, again for coming to see me. I hope everyone have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.